Hey everyone, and welcome back. Happy Wednesday. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules news, which I love some good Vanderpump Rules tea, especially since we had Ariana, Sheena, Brock, Tom, and Tom all join us for our first live show in Los Angeles. I've worked around them for so long. Since I was 20 years old, I'm 28 now. So it's just when I get some information, when I get some tea, when I see some tea, I like to talk about it. Now, guys, before we jump in, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's do it.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so thank you to Reality Blurb for another incredible write-up. Katie Maloney is addressing the future of Vanderpump Rules, where she stands with her ex, Tom, her dating life update, and she's letting us know that James and Raquel's split felt empowering to her. So Katie Maloney hopes that Bravo brings back Vanderpump Rules for a 10th season, but duh. Okay. As she and her co-stars, including Tom Schwartz, Lala Kent, James Kennedy, and Raquel, adjust to their new lives as singles, Katie said she believes the new season would be so fucking good. I agree. While also discussing her dating life, her upcoming move, and her involvement with Schwartz and Tom Sandoval's new bar. I just think it could be so fucking good, Katie admitted to E! News on April 18th. They have to bring the show back. Navigating the single life would be really interesting on the show, and it's sort of the case for other people on the show as well. James Kennedy has been single before. Lala Kent has been single before, but there's just been a lot happening at once. So I think all of that combined at the same time would be an interesting time to film. According to Katie, she believes the potential 10th season would be reminiscent of the earlier seasons, which we've been asking for, when there were more single cast members than those who were in relationships. Before, it was everyone moving in the direction of settling down, and now it's like everyone is starting over. And I agree with her. Everyone started complaining at one point about Vanderpump Rules because, and trust me, I'm guilty of it too, but when we started the show, everybody was kind of dating everybody. They were switching it up. They were cheating on each other, which is unfortunate, but watching it was a chaotic mess that brought in the ratings for Vanderpump Rules. And then it slowly kind of became this, okay, well, we're going to get married and we're buying a $2 million house and we're opening up businesses. So the trajectory of the show definitely changed. But now, if we do get a 10th season, it does seem like it could potentially be reminiscent of the earlier seasons. Following Lala's split from Randall Emmett in October of 2021 and James' split from Raquel weeks later, Katie and Schwartz confirmed their own breakup in March. And in the week since, Katie has felt a bit out of her element. Although Katie admitted that she's not quite ready to get back into a committed relationship, she does know what she wants from an ideal partner, saying that he'll have to be someone with some life experience, someone who is serious about a future, serious about a family, and someone who has priorities that are not necessarily partying or drinking. Okay. Someone who's a little bit more serious than maybe I am. In another interview, Katie actually revealed that she felt empowered when she learned of James and Raquel calling off, their engagement at the reunion. And I'm guessing even Lala and Randall, Katie's really great friends with Lala. Yeah, I can see where she's probably like, oh, they're navigating, these breakups. I'm feeling inside like, I don't know if this is the marriage I want to be in, but look, they're okay. And if they're okay, I'll be okay. So I can see just by watching her co-stars kind of figure it out, it might have prompted her to address some of the feelings that she was internalizing about her own relationship. Who am I? I sound like a therapist. Okay, let's get back to it. It was a bit empowering because we're trying to figure out what to do, and you see other people be strong and their convictions, like you're like, all right, I can do it. I can do it, she told Us Weekly earlier this month. As for where she and Schwartz stand today, Katie said that they're still trying to figure that out. We're kind of sharing, we've been sharing listings, apartment listings or condo listings with each other. We want to stay in the same area because we have both of the dogs and we're going to split custody of that. It's important to be near each other for that regard. In addition to staying close for the sake of their dogs, Katie and Schwartz are also continuing to work together as he and Sandoval prepare to open Schwartz and Sandy's. Tom will still ask me hey, what do you think of these menu options or items? And I went by and I looked at the place not too long ago. So he still wants my input and involvement, but I do not insert myself. I just kind of do what I'm asked. And I think for me, watching her be able to kind of navigate this relationship, actually watching them both, Katie was not at our show in LA, understandably, because they are still navigating divorce. Everyone was fangirling over Tom Schwartz. A ton of people were asking, how are you? Are you okay? And then, of course, Zach, if you guys didn't catch the live recap or the live feed of the show, we're sitting up there, and like Tom Sandoval said, Zach went straight for the Oprah moment that got picked up by Page Six, and it went all over the news. And when he did, they sat down, and Zach literally looks at Tom Schwartz and he goes, let's talk about the divorce. And I'm like, can he sit down? Can you give him a minute? Can he have like a nice cocktail? Let him take a sip. Let him gasp one breath of air before we go in. And then by all means, go in. That's okay with me. But no, I can totally see why she wasn't there. And she's probably trying to not act as if they're a couple anymore and slowly detach herself from the feeling of that, which I'm sure would be therapeutic and healing for her. Because if you're navigating a divorce and you're like, we're going to be best friends every single day and continue to live together and always be in each other's lives, that doesn't always work. And it sounds like it would be a lot harder to navigate it in that way than it would be to just kind of cut ties and move on. It looks like, or it sounds like, they don't want to just cut ties and move on. Tom Schwartz is still hopeful. We saw that. But I think that they're going to slowly kind of handle this the best way for them, because they still have the same friend group. They know all of the same people. They've been on the same show for 9 seasons now. They've been in a relationship for a long time. They're married. They have assets. It all makes sense. Guys, I want to know what your thoughts are about Katie Maloney addressing the future of Vanderpump Rules. And how do you feel about her saying that watching her other co-stars navigate single life has felt empowering? I know you guys have all of the opinions, so that's exactly what I'm asking for. And on your way out, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.